Good morning guys, let us take a quick look at the new structure deck that came out and answer the question, is this structure deck worth it to buy? So we had just a few weeks ago a new structure deck, Vortex of Magic, which released in Illusion of Chaos, which is a really strong card that you can play in many decks. That was a pretty good structure decks with pretty good content. But what is with the new structure deck? So in short, you can see that there are a lot of like archetype specific cards, like this is a GAIA card, here we have GAIA cards, this is a GAIA card, you can see it's by the print on the card, also a GAIA card. So in the main deck, the only card that is interesting, I would say, is Chaos Space, as this is a card that you can also use in decks like Dragon Link, but this is also super rare, so getting a super rare out of a structure deck is not that worth it. So I would say when it comes to the main deck, there are no really interesting cards in here, besides you wanting to have the Blackluster Soldier, maybe for good memories, because this was a card that I also played back in the days when I was a child, but obviously it's not a super strong card right now. When we look at the extra deck though, there is one card that I am really happy that it got a reprint, as you could say here, because in basic TCG and OCG they often get these structure decks with common reprints of old ultra rare cards or something. This we do not get here, but we sometimes get access to cards that are normally, or we would have normally crafted, or would have normally like pulled out of a booster pack. So we have the Blackluster Soldier of Chaos here, and this is a pretty good like generic link monster, which also was used in some deck lists of the upcoming Telement Ishizu deck. So this could be a monster played in the extra deck there, and it reads 3 monsters with different names as the link material. If this card was link summoned using a level 7 or higher monster as material, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This is good. This is basically an Avramax, cannot be targeted. You need untargeted removal to get this thing off the board. The condition is a bit hard to reach, because normally Link 3 monster could be made with 2+ monsters, so you could use a Link 2 monster and another monster. This specifically needs 3 monsters, 3 different monsters. And when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can activate one of these effects. This card gains 1500 attack. This card can make a second attack during the next battle phase of your next turn and banish 1 card on the field. So let's say you link summon this, then you get this to 4500 attack, cannot be targeted by opponent cards, and cannot be destroyed by card effects. Then it becomes pretty hard outing this thing, pretty hard killing this thing, and it can even get more upside in the next battle phases over the next turns. This is in theory a card that can win you the game on its own, and as I already said, was used in a few deck lists of the upcoming Ishizu deck. So for me, I will buy this deck once to get 1 copy of the Blackluster Soldier that I don't then need to craft, so I can like save 30 gems for 500. Only 30 ultra rare points for 500 gems, which is a pretty good deal in terms of playability when it comes to the deck overall, because you can like play, or you can buy 3 of these and then make a deck out of it. I'm not super familiar with the GAIA theme, but I think the fact that we never, or I never, and not everyone I ever knew, once faced a deck like this on ladder, tells us, and there are not any new super banger cards in here, tells us that this deck is not really viable. I mean, you can buy 3 of these, it's pretty cheap, it's a structure deck in the end, and you can make like a deck out of it that works. But my suggestion would be maybe buy 1 to get the Chaos Space and the Blackluster Soldier of Chaos, which is really worth it for the buy. I mean, if you are a big GAIA the Knight fan, then of course go for the deck. Buy 3 of these, you will not be very sorry, because it only will cost you 1500 gems. But for me, I think this is more on the side of a weaker structure deck, but I will get it once for this really cool generic Link 3 card. So yeah, that's it for now. Later in the day there will be a video about the best decks you can use in the new Duelist Cup. I hope you liked the quick analysis, and we will see each other later. Bye.